Imagine what kind of universe it would be if humans only knew the power of the threes, sixes, and nines. Threes, sixes, and nines. It wasn't just Tesla who knew of this ancient secret. Pythagoras, Aristotle, Plato, and Vitruvius all talked about the 3, 6s, and 9s and the power they harness. What I'm about to share hasn't been revealed yet. You are the first audience to hear about it. It's a revelation that could change the way you perceive the universe. You're not just here by chance. You're part of something incredible. A digital bio-holographic precipitation. Forget the fancy words. It's like you're a living manifestation of a divine mathematical matrix. This matrix isn't some distant concept. It's actively shaping you, making you aware and keeping you right here, right now. Without it, you wouldn't even exist in this moment. Alright, so what's a matrix? Forget the Hollywood stuff. We're talking about more than just Keanu Reeves dodging bullets. So a matrix is basically a rectangular arrangement of numbers, symbols, or mathematical functions. But it's not just about math class. Matrices are everywhere in life. Even the Bible mentions it a couple of times. Ever heard the phrase, everything that opens the matrix? Yeah, that's in there. Now, let's jump to Da Vinci and the 1400s. Why did he write backward? Well, it's tied to a bigger move. What Da Vinci was onto wasn't just about art. It's a deep dive into the mathematical, musical matrix of the universe. Check out this drawing by Da Vinci that's not in the regular collection. Why? Because it spills the real things on what's really happening in our world. Back in the late 1400s, Da Vinci sketched out the division between the religious and political realms. And guess what? That sketch is still on point today. We're dealing with the same stuff. A split between religious and political powers, and a population getting played like a fiddle. It's not some New Age theory. Da Vinci drew it out like a cosmic roadmap. We're living in a world where reality is manipulated, and what we see as physical reality is nothing but a grand illusion. Ever heard of A440 Hertz tuning? When you jam out to your favorite tunes, from rap to rock to classical, it uses a A440 Hertz frequency. Back in 1918, the Rockefeller family and their foundation threw some cash at the American Federation of Musicians to make A440 tuning the standard. And it wasn't an instant hit. But for Joseph Goebbels, the PR guy for the Third Reich, he decided to play around with some propaganda. And guess what? The world fell for it. That's how we ended up with the standard tuning of A440. If you're into bioenergy and biophysics, this tuning messes with our natural frequencies, creating a block from the top down. Here's another one of Da Vinci's drawings. Look at this Moses-like figure, or as Da Vinci calls it, Old Man Water. Interesting, right? Moses, by the way, means saved by the water in Hebrew. And here, you can see Moses' staff plunged into the water, observing the swirling motion. What's Da Vinci up to? Well, he's diving into the science of water swirls, the same science that fascinates top mathematicians and physicists. They've unraveled cosmic frequencies and the literal sound of creation. Guess what that sound is? 9 core creative frequencies. Just 9 numbers shape the entire universe. And it's even simpler than you think. The creator, according to Da Vinci, decided to base all 9 frequencies on just 3 numbers, 3, 6, and 9. Well, these are your 9 core creative frequencies. That's it. Just 9 numbers shape the entire universe. Forget about 10, it's a human-made concept. Zeros? They're just placeholders in our decimal system. This is not about man-made constructs. This is the language of creation, the language of the Creator. The Bible says, "In the beginning, there was a Creator." That's the essence we're tapping into here. So what we're diving into here is the fascinating world of 3 6s and 9s. Forget everything you know about traditional math for a moment as we delved into more straight-to-the-point topics. Let's talk about the men of the Renaissance, those brilliant minds who excel in both arts and science. Ever heard the term polymath? That's your Renaissance person right there. Forget about the complicated math. We're talking about God's math, the real simple stuff that won't lose you. So, Da Vinci, the ultimate Renaissance man, conquered both arts and sciences. Now, I get it. Some of you might have a bit of a grudge against math. But trust me, we're leaving man's math behind. We're diving into the straightforward God's math. God spoke the word. Into the quantum field, it's basically sound. And what is sound? Electromagnetic frequencies. The secret is simple math. These electromagnetic frequencies are the creative energy the Creator blessed us with out of pure love. There's this covenant, this cosmic contract, saying the Creator has our backs. Always. It's like a divine pact with Abraham, Isaac, Jacob, and the whole company. Now, how can we tap into this positive energy? Through prayer. Minds like Plato and Aristotle implemented math as the fundamental laws governing everything. These philosophers and their followers, they're all looking at math through the lens of education, covering arithmetic, geometry, astronomy, music, and yes, even the language we're chatting in right now. English, believe it or not, is like the ultimate simplifying tech ever invented. Da Vinci once stated that there's no certainty where one cannot apply any of the mathematical sciences. Exploring your genuine self, uncovering your talents, and embracing your creativity happens when you follow the road of curiosity. In 1998, revelations dropped with codes for the biological apocalypse. If you're new to this reality journey, start with those codes and work your way up to where we are now. Da Vinci Code. Back in 1996, Dr. Paleo had this revelation. He noticed a connection between numbers and letters, kind of like gematria. For every letter in the English alphabet, there's a corresponding number. Easy, right? A to Z, 1 to 26. Keep in mind, it's 1 through 9, 1 through 9, and 1 through 8. Got it? Now take a look at words like faith and trust in God. Guess what? They're all 8s, like the infinity sign. In the Bible, the Creator never adds or subtracts, always multiplies, consistently amplifying the momentum of your divine inspiration and the acceleration of your spiritual evolution is experiencing exponential growth. So when you take the number 8 and start multiplying, things get interesting. 1 times 8 is 8, 2 times 8 is 16. Add those digits, you get 7. 3 times 8 is 24. Add those digits, you get 6. And so on. See the pattern? It's a countdown. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. What's that? It's the English alphabet backward. So why were languages like Hebrew, ancient Aramaic, Babylonian, and Sanskrit considered sacred? Speaking to them created an immediate divine connection. Take the English alphabet, reverse it, and add it to the regular alphabet. Z plus A is 9, Y plus B is 9, X plus C is 9. You get the idea. It always adds up to 9. Pretty neat, huh? Now this isn't some cosmic accident. It's a design, a deliberate move to influence you in a certain way. This design isn't random. It's meant to subtly influence your perception, to keep you from realizing your true potential. The wonders of the 528 Hz frequency of love, connecting it all to sacred geometry and cosmology. Everything in the universe is tied to this system, and Rodin was the first guy who laid it all out. Rodin drops this knowledge along with other physicists. Starting simple with a basic array, he eventually throws the universe's soundtrack, the solfeggio frequencies, into the mix. I'm talking 396, 417, 528, and 63, all repeating in a matrix. From this simple math, he crafts the universe's toroid structure. It's like the blueprint of reality. Nassim Haramein, a metaphysical physicist, talks about polarity. What goes up must come down, positives and negatives. According to Nassim, it's not a single toroid, it's a double toroid. Muller, a top-notch space-time physicist from Russia, breaks it down for us. Forget the complex jargon. He likens the standing gravitational wave of the universe to something we're all familiar with, DNA. The microscopic level mirrors the cosmic level. Meller talks about things called nodes. Picture them as special spots in the universe where physical reality pops into existence. It's not happening all willy-nilly. It's like catching the sweet spot at the center of a figure 8. There, the energy vectors cross. You've got a node. He calls this phenomenon the N6. 6 nodes in the grandstanding wave of the universe, where physical reality takes center stage. It's not scattered everywhere. It's concentrated in these 6 unique spots. Why does this matter? Well, it's like understanding the secrets of the universe. You've shifted from a mindset of scarcity to one of abundance. Just like the law of karma, what goes around comes around. You sow, you reap, give, and you receive. It's all connected, from the cosmics of gravitational waves to the intricacy of DNA. The connection between DNA and the universe draws parallel to the Creator's 6-day creation narrative. The cosmic spiraling and spinning motions find reflection in your DNA, where Marco Rodin's infinity pattern subtly emerges on the strands. This pattern, seemingly woven into your DNA, serves a purpose. It acts as an antenna connecting you to the Creator. However, this connection is contingent on structured water, a specific kind that your DNA requires. In 1996, Floyd E. Bloom, the editor-in-chief of the journal Science, disclosed a crucial detail, emphasizing that a deficiency of 6-sided hexagonal-shaped structured water, even just 8% less of it, can lead to adverse consequences. A visual representation demonstrates the impact of an 8% water loss on the same DNA strands. They unravel, unfold, and experience a significant decline in electromagnetic potential. It becomes evident that the key to maintaining a strong connection with the Creator lies in understanding the significance of structured water.
Just as a skilled musician can manipulate sound to create beautiful music, we can manipulate these objects by resonating with their specific frequencies. Now, let's explore how this connects to ancient beliefs and creation stories. In Christianity, it's said that God created the universe through His divine word. Similarly, in Hinduism, the primordial sound Om is seen as a source of creation. And even the ancient Egyptians believed that the universe was brought into existence through sacred songs. These creation stories have remarkable similarities, such as the 6 days of creation in Christianity and the Egyptians' 6 aspects of arms and the old seeing eye of Horus. It's like different cultures around the world had an underlying understanding of the power of sound and resonance in the creation of our world. Sound has the astonishing ability to bring physical form into existence. Imagine this: every sound has a unique shape and a specific form. Just like each of us has our own fingerprints, faces, and body, everything in the universe has its own distinct signature shape. The indigenous people of Australia have their own captivating creation story. They believe that time began when supernatural beings awoke and broke through the Earth's surface. Imagine the Earth's surface like this metal plate. These beings, with their sacred songs, shaped our world. Hans Jenny's experiments with chematics, using powders on metal plates, reveal how sound creates landscapes over time. In a real sense, sound and vibration can shape mountains, valleys, and even volcanoes. It's all connected to the vibrations and resonance of the earth. When God said, "Let there be light," it wasn't just a phrase. It was the power of sound creating light. You can even experiment with this concept by attaching a simple speaker to an LED light and witnessing it yourself. Now, consider Royal Raymond Rife, a man who delved into the world of curing diseases through sound and resonance. His work was groundbreaking and hints at the potential for sound to heal and transform. But it doesn't stop there. Some individuals have even harnessed the power of sound to achieve levitation. What's even more intriguing is that hurricanes could be generated or controlled by sound. Yes, you heard that right. In 2003, 2 individuals patented the concept of creating hurricanes using sound. It may sound like science fiction, but who knows, it might be happening to create our weather nowadays. Now, let's talk about magnetic fields. It's essential to understand that everything in our world has some form of magnetism. Even things we don't typically think of as magnetic, like water, aluminum, graphite, and glass, exhibit magnetic properties. For example, aluminum is a type of magnet called paramagnetic, and even oxygen can be attracted to magnets. Here's a quick experiment. If you have a small amount of liquid oxygen, you'll be surprised to see that it clings to a magnet. We'll explain why in a moment. Some substances, like gadolinium oxide and cupric sulfate, are considered paramagnetic. In fact, cupric sulfate, a type of salt, can be picked up by a magnet. Now, take a look at this image of an electron. It may surprise you to know that this isn't a particle, but rather a resonant wave. Yet, we're often told it's an electron, highlighting the misinformation that can cloud our understanding. Nikola Tesla, in an interview from 1928, had a revolutionary perspective on electrons. He believed they were fundamentally different from the commonly accepted atomic theory. Tesla didn't believe in the existence of the electron as it was portrayed in science. This challenges our long-held beliefs and reveals an agenda in mainstream education and science that might not align with the truth. You might wonder, what does all this have to do with sound, resonance, and Nikola Tesla? Well, it's all connected. We see a pattern emerge, a pattern of chromatic shapes and ancient structures that are more than meets the eye. For centuries, a remarkable group of scientists, inventors, and researchers have questioned the existence of electrons and the atomic model we've been taught to accept without question. First things first, there's been a lot of talk about the electron in scientific circles. However, many notable scientists like Nikola Tesla and Einstein had their reservations about the existence of this tiny particle. They believed there might be something more to it, and they were onto something. The Stern Circus is our term for the whole controversy surrounding the electron. You see, over the past 200 years, scientists, inventors, and researchers have fiercely debated the existence of electrons and the atomic structure we've been taught. It's a topic of hot contention, and it makes you question what you learned in school. Now, let's dive into kymatics. They're essential to understanding the idea of the Stern Circus. Imagine that every stone circle you've come across is actually a representation of the sound frequencies emanating from the Earth at that specific point. These ancient structures were like musical scores etched into the landscape, but it goes even further. Some of these stone structures resemble magnetrons and flower-shaped patterns. These flower-shaped circles aren't just for show. They're like ancient giant magnetrons, capable of cutting metal within seconds. That's how powerful these things were. Curious about their energy generation? Magnetron scientists confirmed that a massive 40-meter-wide magnetron could generate more energy than all the power plants on Earth combined. Adam's calendar is one of the most powerful of these ancient stone circles. It seems like all these stone circles send their frequencies to Adam's calendar, making it a sort of collection point for the energies created by millions of stone circles. This is where it gets fascinating. Adam's calendar exhibits a distinctive toroidal effect, and it's still active today. Researchers measured it, but what does that mean? It's like a gigantic circuit board powered by Earth's sound and activated by the sun's movement. It's a simple yet brilliant concept. When we look at ancient structures built from stone, we realize that our ancestors understood that stone could store information and serve as an energy source. They were anything but clueless. They used stone as a tool to carry information and energy.
The state of your mental health is actually intertwined with the frequency of your vibrations. Nikola's scientific breakthrough revealed the possibility that elevating these vibrations might hold the key to achieving a more harmonious and balanced state of mind. Unlocking the mysteries of the universe involves exploring non-physical realms. If science ventures into the study of energies beyond the physical, we could make more progress in understanding the origin of the universe in a single decade than all the centuries that came before. Nikola Tesla, living in our world, you are a representative of an energetic presence in this universe. You know how your radio sends and receives signals? Well, it is similar to this. All the time, you're emitting energy that broadcasts information about you to the world. Here's the interesting fact. These energies can either attract positive things to you or repel them. So, being a person is like being a living, speaking signal tower in a world circulating with signals. It's as if you're constantly broadcasting messages that influence what comes your way. Your emotions are like a hidden language that communicates with the world around you. Unseen energy, attracting things that align with how you feel. If you're filled with positivity and richness inside, it's as if the universe responds in kind, surrounding you with a life that mirrors those uplifting sentiments. Similarly, if you are harboring anger or frustration within, don't be taken aback when these emotions manifest in your daily experiences. It's comparable to a dance between your inner feelings and the external world, moving in harmony with a shared rhythm. This subtle yet powerful connection shapes the atmosphere of your existence, turning your internal energy into an unspoken dialogue with the reality you live in. Your inner energy is a magnet, pulling in similar energies from the world around you. If you're keen on shaking things up in your life, you've got to tweak the signals you're sending out. Similar to having the power to alter the course of your experiences. Believe it or not, you're way mightier than you think. The key is learning to broadcast the energies of your dream life. Once you've cracked that code, you're in for a game change. A shift in how you navigate the world, bringing you closer to the life you've always envisioned, by tapping into your own superpower to make the reality yours. So, gear up and get ready to fine-tune those signals for the life you truly desire. The magic in atomic energies. Everything is energy, and that's all there is to it. Match the frequency of the reality you want, and you cannot help but get that reality. It can be no other way. Albert Einstein. The complicated field of quantum physics, where revelations of the secrets of our universe are uncovered. In simpler terms, consider this. When we look through a powerful microscope, our body shows a complex arrangement of cells. Dive deeper, and these cells expose their detailed structure consisting of tissues, molecules, and atoms. If we zoom in further, the root structures unfold. Atoms and molecules, the very foundation of life, reveal themselves as dynamic energy with pulsations at specific frequencies, adhering to the laws that govern the cosmos. It's a truly amazing combination of energy, a constant vibration at a particular speed, perfectly aligned with the principles of the sciences. This fundamental concept highlights the core of our existence, where each element of our being is intricately woven into the cosmic arrangement of energetic vibrations. Everything you see, like your desk, isn't just sitting still. It's actually buzzing with activity. Deep within the desk, there are tiny particles moving and shaking. They're like really fast-moving building blocks. These blocks are made of solid matter, vibrating at super high speeds, coming together to form atoms. Those atoms team up to create molecules. You've got your solid desk. It's not just the desk. Everything around us is doing this energetic form. Even our thoughts are part of the action. They're like little bursts of energy and vibrations. Now here's where it gets interesting. There's this thing called the law of attraction, tied to the law of vibration. Essentially, it says that the vibes we send out into the universe with our thoughts attract similar vibes back to us. So, when we think a particular thought, our brain cells start buzzing at a specific speed, and this high-energy dance pulls in whatever we're putting out into the world through our thoughts. It's like a cosmic connection between our thoughts and what shows up in our lives. In the big scene of possibilities, your mind stands as the mightiest force you have for free. It possesses the incredible ability to shape and transform the energy vibrations around you through the simple acts of thinking and feeling. As you do this, you act as a magnet, attracting energies that resonate harmoniously with your thoughts and emotions. The journey starts within the kingdom of your thoughts, where your conscious mind consistently thinks about specific frequencies. Gradually, these frequencies embed themselves deeply into your subconscious. This subtle transformation leads to the production of a dominant vibration, a powerful force that establishes connection with similar energies, seamlessly drawing them into the story of your life. It all unfolds from the simple yet profound act of shaping your thoughts and feelings, a dynamic process that creates the very fabric of your reality. Chase the attraction. Let's think about the law of vibration in a much more simple way, using a tuning fork as an example. Imagine you have two tuning forks that vibrate in the same way when struck. Now, if you hit one of them with a rubber hammer, it starts vibrating and sends sound waves into the air around it. Here's the interesting part. The second tuning fork, sitting nearby, also starts vibrating in response to the sound waves from the first one. It's like they're in sync, producing the same sound. This phenomenon is called resonance. So, when one tuning fork gets going, it sets off a chain reaction, making the other one vibrate too, thanks to the shared frequency. This is similar to how the law of vibration works in certain scientific situations, where things with the same vibration pattern can affect each other. When you have a particular thought or experience a specific emotion, you're sending out energy vibes into your surroundings. These vibes are like signals, and things, people, or situations that resonate with the same kind of vibes will be drawn toward you. It's a bit like how Albert Einstein described it as spooky action at a distance, suggesting that objects can influence each other without any direct physical contact. So, the energy vibes you give out into the universe act like a magnet, pulling in similar energies and experiences into your life. It's like a silent language that connects you with what's in sync with your thoughts and feelings. In simpler words, you are attracting what you think. Yet, even if you dedicate yourself and put an effort towards your goals, it's crucial to understand that merely working hard isn't enough. Success isn't solely about the time and energy you invest. The key lies in altering your vibration. If your energy frequency doesn't align with your aspirations, you may find obstacles in your progress. Despite your endeavors, such as working longer hours, exerting more effort, improving strategies, or collaborating with talented individuals, if your vibration remains unchanged, you'll likely encounter the same challenges over and over again. Chase the attraction. It's not just about what you do externally, but about harmonizing your internal energy with your life goals, as this alignment is essential for getting a hold of your dreams. For example, consider this scenario. A person tries to start a business, but it doesn't go well, resulting in failure. However, instead of giving up, this individual decides to launch another business. Surprisingly, they encounter the same failure once again. It's not until they grasp an important concept, aligning their mindset with their goals, that things begin to change. By adjusting their mental frequency to sync with their aspirations, they unlock the potential to achieve the success they've always wanted. When your thinking energy matches the frequency of the outcomes you seek from the universe, things start falling into place effortlessly. It's like having a magic touch, effortlessly turning every business endeavor into a prosperous venture. Another example is a scientific experiment carried out by a team of Russian scientists. In this experiment, they separated a mother rabbit from her babies and placed her in a submarine that dived deep into the sea. Meanwhile, the babies were kept in a laboratory located thousands of miles away. The scientists equipped the mother rabbit with advanced devices to measure her brainwaves. Subsequently, they intentionally killed one of the baby rabbits and closely observed the mother rabbit's brainwaves. Astonishingly, they found that the mother rabbit's brainwaves went haywire at the exact moment when her baby was killed. This experiment demonstrated that despite the distance between the mother rabbit and her babies, their energies were still connected. This phenomenon aligns with the principle explained in the law of vibration. While the complexities of vibrations might be challenging to fully understand, the experiment suggests a resonance, a connection, between two distant vibrations. Make it possible with visualization. In a recent study with basketball players, scientists grouped them into 3 sets. The first group didn't do anything, the second group practiced shooting physically, and the third group practiced shooting through visualization. After a few weeks, the scientists noticed that the shooting skills of the first group had gotten worse, while the second group had improved. Surprisingly, the third group, who hadn't even touched a basketball but practiced through mental imagery, showed the same improvement as the second group. This indicates that using visualization techniques can bring about real-life results. This connects with the principles of the law of vibration and the law of attraction, suggesting that when your thoughts are in sync with what you want, those desires will naturally come to you. Biological manifestation? The amygdala, a part of the brain responsible for emotions, has been studied scientifically. The research indicates that when we feel scared or anxious, it affects others around us. Essentially, if we radiate negative energy due to our own fears, we end up drawing negativity into our lives. In simpler terms, your emotional state can influence the feelings of those around you, and if you're stuck in a negative mindset, you're likely to attract negativity into your life. So, being aware of and managing our own emotions can have a positive impact on the energy we project and the experiences we attract. Understanding the way the law of vibration works is crucial for attracting the life you've always dreamed of. It's important to understand that everything begins in your inner world, and the outer world is essentially a reflection or result of what occurs internally. Your task is to consistently maintain a positive connection and release your desires from within so they can materialize in reality. Closing the gap between your intention and manifestation is key. According to Abraham Hicks, a prominent figure in this philosophy, a significant part of our existence is non-physical. While this might seem a bit confusing, the objective is to synchronize your vibration with the things you desire in life. When your vibration aligns with your aspirations, the universe responds by delivering them to you effortlessly. It's like feeling fortunate, where things seem to come your way, come what may. If you're feeling kind of overwhelmed now, we have broken it down for you in much simpler steps you can follow day by day. To achieve your goals, it's important to align your thoughts and feelings with what you want. In simpler terms, make sure that what you think and how you feel are in sync with your desires. Pretend that the things you wish for have already come true, and act as if you are currently living that reality. Delusion? No, more like manifestations. While people usually grasp their thoughts, they sometimes overlook the role of their feelings in the process of making things happen. It's crucial to genuinely feel as though your desires have already become a reality. By doing so, you bridge the gap between your inner world of thoughts and your outer world, making the manifestation process more effective. There are 5 steps you can use to raise your vibration and use the law of vibration to manifest what you want in life. Number 1. To effectively use the law of vibration to manifest your desires, start by clarifying your intentions. Many people struggle because they are uncertain about what they truly want and often send mixed signals to the universe. One moment, they aspire to own a successful business, and the next, doubt creeps in, making them stick to their current career. This inconsistency confuses the universe, disrupting the alignment of your vibrations with your desires. Moreover, people tend to be vague about their goals, such as wanting to be rich without specifying the amount. This vagueness leads to dissatisfaction even when they experience an improvement, like a $100 raise, as it doesn't meet their initial and true expectations. Therefore, it's important to set clear intentions and understand your desires completely to consistently communicate with the universe, allowing it to manifest what you truly want in your life. Number 2. To heighten your vibrations, use visualization. The second step involves elevating your vibration through visualization. You should know that to bring your dreams to life, you must concentrate on aligning your vibration with your desires. Visualization stands out as one of the strongest tools for achieving this. When you think of what you desire, your mind can't tell the difference between the imagined and the real. For instance, when you envision squeezing lemon juice into your mouth produces more saliva. Your mind turns your visualizations into reality. Therefore, regularly visualize the things you wish to become, do, and have in your life. Envision yourself already there, accomplishing and living your dreams. Make the images vivid, so your mind transforms them into reality, raising your vibration to match your aspirations. The key lies in sustaining a vibration in tune with your dreams, and this paves the way for the manifestation process to begin. Number 3. To boost your vibration, focus on your emotions. Many folks misunderstand the laws of vibration and attraction. Merely thinking about your desires won't cut it. It's a common misconception. The key lies in elevating your vibration through emotions. It's not just about daydreaming. You have to infuse your emotions into the process. For instance, don't just think what you desire, connect your emotions to it. Feel the success as if you've already achieved your goals. Emotions are potent tools that can amplify your vibration and pave the way for manifesting your dreams. Simply put, without emotions, progress remains stagnant. Emotions and hard work must go side by side, not one over the other. So, go beyond wishful thinking and let your emotions propel you towards the life you desire. Number 4. Trusting and believing in the process is crucial. The 4th step emphasizes the importance of having faith in the process. Many folks struggle with this step because they lack belief in it. When you genuinely believe in something, you won't doubt it, and you'll take action. Consider this. If you firmly believe you'll win the lottery, would you hesitate to buy a ticket? No, you wouldn't. Similarly, if you have unwavering faith that your business will succeed, will you put effort into it? Absolutely. The universe will sometimes ask you to wait, but not just simply wait, but wait with virtue. The stumbling block for many is the lack of belief in their ability to achieve dreams and bring desires to life, leading to stagnancy. While they think about what they want, deep down, they don't truly believe it's possible for them. Avoid falling into this doubt trap. Choose to trust and believe in the process. More importantly, when genuine belief is present, action will naturally follow. Number 5, prepare to relax and be open to receiving what you desire. It's crucial to avoid becoming overly fixated on your wants, because excessive obsession can lead to stress when things don't go as planned. This fixation can even hinder the manifestation process. Think of it like tending a growing tree. Your role is to provide suitable soil, expose it to sunlight, and water it regularly. Just like you can't force a plant to grow by watering it 24/7, you can't rush the process of attracting and manifesting in your life. Follow the necessary steps, do what you need to do, and then release your attachment to the outcome, allowing the universe to bring it to you in its own time. Assess where you must improve and don't stress out. Now that you've learned the proper way to apply the law of vibration, make sure to follow these steps for better understanding. It's about proper discipline, determination, and all the other things we said. Are you ready to give yourself a shot for the life that you truly want and deserve?